This needs to be talked about immediately. People on TikTok are saying that this will actually stop your gray hair from growing. Can gray hair be reversed? What's up, guys? I'm Joslyn. Welcome back to my channel. And honestly, you probably want to buckle up because you, my friends, are about to go for a wild ride. So can gray hair be reversed? That is the question I was asking myself. Honestly, I've been asking myself that question most of my adult life, but very specifically back at the beginning of 2023, when all over my TikTok For You page, people were claiming that this specific vitamin they were taking was taking their hair from gray back to their original color.
I gotta share with you guys what I just bought.
I'm about to start some rumors.
A lot of these women are not getting gray hair anymore.
The last 2 times I've gone to color my hair,
gray hairs were growing out with black roots again.
there hasn't been gray. No gray. Why is there no more gray?
I know what you're all thinking, but honestly, you guys, I was immediately hooked because I know you probably can't tell from watching this video, but my hair is getting whiter and whiter by the second. I'm just too lazy, or I mean, I guess the better way, the more generous way of saying it, I'm super low maintenance. That led me, this concept of gray hair reversal, it led me on what has basically turned into a 6-month-long investigation, which LOL sounds kind of dramatic, so maybe we should just like call it an experiment, but it was kind of dramatic because I wanted to see if this is actually possible. For those of you who know me, you know that a lot of my background has been in journalism, entertainment journalism to be specific, so maybe like loosely in journalism. And I actually did a deep dive a few years ago here on my channel on the hair loss scandal surrounding Diva Curl. And Diva Curl has come under fire as the result of, at this point, thousands of people coming forward alleging that the products have caused them severe damage. And people really liked it. So here I am again. Love an investigative moment. I love a deep dive. And this one is going to be quite thorough. In this video, I'm going to try the vitamin that everyone has been talking about, and I'm not just gonna try it, I'm actually gonna take it for several months. I'm also gonna interview a medical doctor about the actual medical possibility of gray hair reversal. I interview a longtime hairstylist about whether or not she's ever seen anything like this. I also got some 411 from my favorite cosmetic chemist, both IRL and on the internet. And I even reached out to the brand to see what they had to say. Let's just start at the beginning. Like I said, the reason I even knew about this phenomenon was because of TikTok. And let's just be real, I know some of y'all are probably judging me right now, but you know, let's just have a moment of honesty. We are all getting all kinds of wild and entertaining and cool info over there too. So let's just have a moment of reality. Anywho, I digress. A ton of people on my TikTok For You were going viral saying that this specific vitamin from Mary Ruth's, it's a women's multivitamin with liposomal, this vitamin was taking their gray hair and returning it to its normal color. When I went to try to buy the vitamin immediately, because again, it was totally sold out. So I waited a few weeks, then I got the alert that I was able to purchase it on Amazon. But friends, here's the thing that I want to say first before we go any further, and this is really important. I'd always been really intrigued by Mary Ruth's as a brand. I'd seen it around and I'd heard a ton of great things. And I also loved the idea of taking a vitamin that was liquid because that was new to me, and liquid just seems like an easier way to take vitamins versus like a million pills that you're choking on. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. But here is the very important, we're talking boldface, all caps. This is a very important thing to point out at the start of this video. Mary Ruth's as a company never did and never has claimed that their vitamins can reverse gray hair growth. So this is just a women's multivitamin meant to support women's health just in general. The whole gray hair reversal phenomenon was literally something that just like was birthed / exploded out of TikTok. And then friends, to make things slightly more interesting, I also noticed towards the end of my investigation or experiment that all of the videos that I had originally watched on TikTok where people were claiming that this had reversed their gray hair, all of the videos that I had watched are now gone. So thankfully, I had already downloaded them, but just know that the creators have definitely taken them down for whatever reason. I have zero idea if this was just like a random coincidence that all of the videos are gone, or sure if this was by request of the brand. I did actually reach out to one of the TikTokers to ask a few questions and I got no response. So I'm not sure what that means or what that's all about, and I guess none of us will ever know. But if you're watching, hit me up. I still have so many questions. What I do know is that according to my initial WebMD search, which can we all agree that doing any sort of recon on WebMD is probably generally not a great idea, but here we are. I'm keeping it real. I did a WebMD search back in February when I started this whole entire thing, and I learned that, quote, according to WebMD, premature graying may be reversed with vitamin B12 supplementation only if vitamin B12 deficiency is the cause. If you're graying due to other factors such as genetics, zinc deficiency, and medications, your gray hair cannot be reversed. I have a ton of gray hair, and when I started this whole experiment, I was 40, I'm now 41, so initially I was very skeptical that this would work, but what the hell? If there's even like the slightest possibility that this would get rid of my gray hair, you know I'm jumping in. So without further ado, let's just see what happens. Greetings from my car. It's raining outside and I'm here with my oldest, not literally, you're not the oldest person I know. Let's be real, I know a lot of old people. This is my oldest friend, Kristen. We've known each other since we were 5 years old. Yes. And I need to get your opinion on this because you first became a hairstylist in what year?
You can't even do it. Like 2002. 2002.
Dude, 2002, I was still drooling on myself. I love that you already had a business in 2002. Here is the question. In those years of hairstyling, were you working with a lot of people who had gray hair?
Oh, yeah. Especially business women, they would come in every 2 weeks because they didn't want anyone to know what was really going on right here.
So here's my question. Have you ever heard of the concept that people could reverse their gray hair growth? Me, for example, we know this is not. Like, this is my natural color, but I dye it this color. I would love for this to be true, but have you ever heard of this actually happening? Reversal.
Never. I remember some random documentary that I heard about people reversing their, it was like a side effect of like this odd diet and standing out in the sun.
What was
for,
it?
Like,
I would like that.
It's called like caloric restriction. They'd eat like 300 calories and standing out in the sun. They were eating the sun or something. That's the only time I ever saw it, and they claimed that it reversed their hair. And it was like an old documentary like 20 years ago.
I'm basically hearing a lot that like some people are vitamin deficient in certain things and that's why their hair is prematurely graying. Another question, in your professional opinion, like what is premature graying? Like at what age do people start going gray and you're like, that makes sense?
Usually in the 30s, but I've seen people as young as 18 start having gray hairs. I have a girlfriend that was almost 50% gray by the time she was like 20 years old. It's rare. I would say in your 30s, you might get one or two. In your late 20s and your 30s start trickling in, and by 40, there's some chunks.
I've just honestly been like selfishly hoping that there is a way to reverse this because I'm so lazy. Like,
it's a lot of upkeep, especially the darker your hair is, the more obvious it is. People that have blonde or not as obvious, you can kind of make blend it a little more.
Dreams crushed. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your highly professional opinion. Today is day 13 and we're actually heading out of town. I'm surprised we haven't traveled yet because we're literally on a plane like at least once a week. Here's my issue. This is definitely way too big to fit in a carry-on. If you think I'm gonna check a bag, you've lost it completely. I'm not checking a bag. So I'm hoping that I can fill this with 3 servings. I'm only gone for 3 days. God forbid that my gray hairs have started going away and then they come back. I don't know. What do you guys think? This looks like 3 ounces. I'll keep you guys posted.
Quick update, me and my drugs made it through security. Probably shouldn't say that very loud. Me and my Mary Ruth's vitamins, which are right here in my backpack, sitting pretty here at the Living Spaces couch in the Southwest Terminal. God is good.
Here we are. Today is officially day 30 of this Mary Ruth's Will You Turn My Gray Hair Back to Brown journey. And I can report that not only is my hair not returning to brown, it's actually getting more gray by the day. But here we are. I am nothing if not committed. So honestly, I do love this stuff and I will continue taking it regardless because as it turns out, I'm a girly who loves a liquid vitamin. As As you all know, Mary Ruth herself is not making any claims about this reversing gray hair growth. This is just a thing that's happening on TikTok. So today I'm taking it to the streets. And by streets, I mean, I'm headed to UCLA to talk to one of my favorite doctors. You guys have seen her on my socials before, Dr. Kelsey Roloffs. She is a surgeon, and I think it's time to like get off WebMD and get some real medical advice from, I don't know, a doctor? Let's go. I'm here with, you're my favorite doctor.
Oh, you're too kind.
You are. Today I'm here with Dr. Kelsey Roloff. I've brought the Mary Ruths, okay? I have the goods. You were the first person that I messaged because I definitely fall prey constantly to searches on WebMD. And I've really learned the hard way that that's probably not the best idea, because not only am I like finding out my gray hair is not gonna be reversed, but I'm also finding out I have like 75 diseases. We've kind of chatted a little bit offline about this vitamin, which I'm a big fan of, and I've been doing it now. Today is day 30, and I'm just curious, is there any truth in general to the concept that someone could reverse gray hair growth from a doctor?
You know, I think in general, yes. So if you have a true nutritional deficiency, restoring that part of your diet and that part of your nutrition can improve some of the issues that can arise from that. And so premature graying theoretically could occur because of nutritional deficiency, but you would have to have a super extreme diet or be incredibly malnourished for that to actually be the case. And so for the vast majority of people in the Western world, nutritional deficiency is not really a cause for premature graying. There's many other more common causes. Many of them are genetic and autosomal dominant in their inheritance. So if your parents had gray hair when they were very young, you might be more likely to have that. So technically yes, but probably for most people not the case.
This is devastating news. I was so excited when I saw this. But then the other caveat, you guys, that we really have to point out, and based on what I've searched, is that gray hair can really only be reversed, if there is, like you're saying, we're talking like a severe vitamin deficiency, where like at that point you probably have a lot of other stuff going on too, potentially. I don't know, why am I saying that? I'm not a doctor. Like as if I know what I'm talking about. But also the key word is premature. Your girl is 40. What is premature? I just don't really, I think I am mature. I don't think I'm premature. Like what is the age where you're like, oh, you're going gray pretty young?
I mean, like, listen, I totally think that 40 is the new 20, but in the medical literature, premature graying of the hair is defined as less than 20 for Caucasians, less than 25 for Asians, and less than 30 for African Americans. So you really have to be super young to actually consider your graying premature and just not, you know, a normal part of the aging process.
Well, I have committed to this process, I feel like for at least a couple months. And actually, why am I not asking you this? I've been taking this supplement for 30 days. How long does it actually take for any supplement, any vitamin that you're taking to really like run its course so that you can see results? Because I'm just curious, like how long do I let this dream live on before I'm just like, you know what, no dice, time to get my hair dyed?
You know, I think that first of all, if you have a nutritional deficiency, supplementing it with vitamins will help improve that pretty quickly. To actually see a change in your hair, the hair goes through different growth phases. And so probably for most of your hair to start going through the phase where it's going to grow again would be about 3 months. I don't know that you necessarily need to take it that long to conclude that there is no change.
She's like, Jaws, give it up.
You're very healthy, you know? You don't have a nutritional deficiency.
I'm also so lazy, and as someone with really, really dark hair, I would have to color, I should color my hair like every 4 months, unless I just fully am like, I'm ready to be Cruella DeVille, and like, but I also don't have it in one place where it would be really cool. Well, thank you very much.
Anytime.
For your expert medical advice and opinions. I'm going to link to Dr. Roloff's Instagram in the description below if you have any, I don't know, medical needs or want to watch her like conducting surgeries on the internet. Okay guys, I don't even know what day I'm actually on, but I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm definitely entering the tail end of this phase where I'm holding on to hope that I'm going to have the results of all these people on TikTok growing dark hair again. And I have not colored my hair since I started this process, since way before I started this process actually. By the way, I'm not entering a phase where I'm gonna stop taking these supplements because I love Mary Ruth products. Now I know that to be sure. But you guys, My hair is so gray. Quite frankly, I'm getting over it. And based on what I learned from the doctor, I just don't think there's a world in which my hair is gonna start growing back brown. Let me just show you. I need like a gray hair cam. Even my husband was like, oh, wow. I have somewhere to be. So this is gonna be my savior. I've been using this for years. Now you see the grays. Look at that. There they are. They're about to be gone. This is what we should probably really be talking about when it comes to getting rid of gray hair. Am I right? Okay, y'all, we have officially reached the point in this, shall we say, experiment where I'm like just in the acceptance mode, you know? Like I am at the point of this journey where I'm willing to accept that this gray hair reversal thing is not for me. It might be for other people, but it is not for me. Maybe yet. However, I have been taking the supplement for a very long time. I now know that there are others on the market. There are other supplements that I have not tried yet. There's one from Vegamore. So if any of y'all have tried that, please let me know. But my hair was getting so, oh gosh. This is why you go to a salon most of the time. But honestly, you girl, oh gosh. Please hold. I do typically do my own root just because when you have super dark hair, it's something that is impossible to keep up with. DP Hue is my absolute go-to. This is the only brand I'll use and the only brand that my actual hairstylist will endorse. So here we are, guys. The gray roots are about to be gone and I'm feeling very happy about it. Okay, y'all, things have taken a very unexpected but also very exciting twist because today I'm actually going to be chatting with Mary Ruth herself. However, it's not exactly what you think. I will be chatting with Mary Ruth, but it's also a part of like a chat that I think she's doing with literally anyone who buys her vitamins. I got this in my email and I just felt like it was a sign from the supplement gods above that Mary Ruth wants to let me know if yes or no, or maybe these vitamins have been proven to get rid of gray hair. So I'm super excited to have this just like one-on-one / one-on 3,000 chat with my girl Mary Ruth. So I'm just like prepping, I'm like doing my hair, I'm trying to look cute for her so that maybe she'll be like, you look sweet. Let me answer your question. But I'm also like full blown sweating because I'm getting a little nervous. I'm in the Zoom waiting room. Mary Ruth, chat with customers.
Joslyn Davis, do you want to go first?
Yes, hi, this is so cool.
Oh, you're on mute. Joslyn,
I'm so excited. I'm like, first off, I just want to say thank you. I've never heard of any brand ever doing anything like this. So thank you so much for your time. I've seen you advertise a ton online and I just actually recently purchased for the first time because I saw you guys on TikTok going viral, all these people talking about gray hair, which I definitely have. I never knew that there were vitamin deficiencies associated with gray hair and I haven't talked to my doctor about this at all. I'm just curious, like, is there any truth to that or am I just living in a pipe dream? Oh my gosh, can I tell you that I already felt like Mary Ruth, which I didn't even know if she was a real person or not. I thought maybe it was just like the logo and the company name. She is in fact a real person. She gives off the most positive, beautiful energy. And you can just really tell that she has this company so that she can help people. So I asked my question, as you guys saw, but now I'm like, I wanna try everything they do. Here's the wild thing. For every single person on that Zoom call, and there were 375 people on the call, she's like, every time we meet like this, I want to give all of you a free gift. So she gave all of us a code to get 2 of her products for free. She's already giving us her time and energy, and now she's also giving us a free gift. Someone give this woman a vacation. You have a fan right here. Last but definitely not least, I reached out to my friend and fellow creator, Javon Ford, who you guys might know from TikTok or Instagram. He's also a super legit cosmetic chemist and he makes just incredible content. Here is what he said in a nutshell. He said, gray hair linked to deficiencies can be reversed with supplements, but those pertaining to aging, which results in a reduction of catalase, an enzyme that breaks down peroxide, isn't reversible yet to my knowledge. So friends, there you have it. I told you this was gonna go deep and I think it did. This kind of went exactly as I guessed it would. I usually think that if something is too good to be true, it's probably too good to be true. If this was a thing that was actually a thing, I think even more people would be talking about it. And I actually now have more gray hair than ever. I've recently even had the very bleak moment where I noticed that I now have gray eyebrow hairs. So, I mean, no no reversal here, but I still do think and believe, based on everything that I learned, that if you do have a severe vitamin deficiency, it could be different for you. But as always, as with all things, and especially with this experiment, you must always talk to a doctor. I also want to add that I seriously came to love Mary Ruth's as a brand, just as a whole, and I can't recommend them enough. I think the quality for the price and just everything across the board is amazing. Also, taking a liquid vitamin. Why have we not been doing this the entire time? Here's the even more interesting thing. I've noticed since I started this investigation that there are a ton of products and supplements entering the marketplace right now that actually do claim to reverse or at least slow the progression of gray hair. I'm really intrigued by the one from Vegamore because I do love and trust that brand. So I'm wondering, guys, should I try it? Is that what I'm doing next? You guys let me know what you think. Hit me up in the comments. And of course, if any vitamins, and this one specifically, have stopped you from going gray, I want basically your whole life story. I honestly cannot wait to hear all about it. With that, thank you all so much for watching. Please leave me a comment letting me know what you think I should investigate next time. If you're new here, please subscribe, join the party, share this video with a friend, or maybe your dog, or maybe your grandma, or honestly whoever, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!